Hey there, we are in week 4 for libraries and I am going to discuss today problem set 4 and the problem name being guessing game, which incidentally happened to be the fourth problem from this problem set. I have already created a solution video for the remaining 3 problems from this set: Emojize, Frank, Ian and Glenn Slater and Edu. Additionally, I have also created solution videos for week 0, 1, 2 and 3. I will share the link of the playlist into my description box and you can go and check it out over there. A quick disclaimer before I start this video: this video is only for educational purposes and I do not encourage any plagiarism. With this, let us get jumping into the problem. What is the problem statement over here? If you read this problem very carefully, you will find that there are two certain levels here, or two different parts in the problem. First part is says that you need to prompt the user for a level n, and if the user does not input a positive integer, then program should prompt again the user. Then after, validation comes here. The first validation is here that the user input must be a valid, a positive integer. It cannot be 0, it has to be more than 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And then it is going to randomly generate an integer between 1 and the n, that is whatever is the level that user has entered. Let us say user has entered 5 as the level, then program should be generating anything between 1 to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 using the random module. Second part here is that prompt the user to guess that integer. Now that is the second part. If you see, come down over here and see the demo video. First part is level and then is the guess. Prompt the user to guess that integer. If the guess is not a positive integer, again a validation, then the program should prompt the user again. Then second part here of the second part. If the guess is smaller than the integer, program should output to a small. If the guess is larger than the integer, program should output too large. And if the guess is same as that integer, the program should output just write and exit. Here you see, if first demo is about the user enters 1, so the program is going to generate anything between 1 and 1. N is here, level is 1, so there is only one guess, 1, that's right. Next time the user is entering level 10, guess is 5, too large. Again the user guesses 3, it is just right. It was a random coincidence. So I am also going to divide my program into two distinct parts and then going to solve the problem. With this background, I am going back to here into the code spaces and I am already into the game directory, and with this let us get into the program. First of all, I am going to import random module so that we can generate random numbers between 1 and 10, and then I am going to define def main and I am going to get the level. Level is equal to, I am saying get level. I am defining a program here or function get level, and we will put in all the validations into get level in a minute. Now I am going to say something like that random num is equal to random dot rand int, that is again a function from random module, and it is going to, what rand int is going to do, rand int is going to generate a number. It takes two arguments and it is going to generate a number between the start number, which is 1, and that particular number, and our particular number is level. And I just realized here I have written the wrong spelling. I need to remove e from here, and then we have to get the guess. That was the second part of the program, and for the here I am going to pass this random num. Now let us get into defining this get level and random num functions. So I am going to define get level, and remember we have to keep prompting the user till the time user does not enter correct value. That is, it must be an integer and that integer must be greater than 0. If the user enters, let us say cat, rat, dog, then we need to prompt the user again. If the user enters 0, again we need to prompt the user. If the user enters -1, -2, we need to prompt the user again. So I am going to use while true loop here, and then I am going to use try block. Level is equal to input, and I believe it is called level. Let me get back to the demo video how it is called level. Yeah, so it is level, and we know that input will is always going to return an astar value. So I am going to convert it into int using the int parameter so that we can use it in the random function and generating the random numbers. Now the validation part. If level is greater, less than or equal to 0, then we need to prompt the user again. So I will say continue. And then return level. So one validation we have done here, that the user must be entering a number which is greater than 0. Second part of the validation here is that the user should not enter any gibberish like cat, dog, rat, anything like that, and that we are going to do with the help of value error. So I am going to write here except value error, and for value error also I am going to do continue, because we have to keep prompting the user again and again. So with this we are done with our get level, and now the next part is def. I'm going to do here is def get guess, and we can say here random num. This is what we have defined over here. So let us call it random num. Now here again we have to keep prompting the user till the time user is entering, not going to enter the correct number. Correct, when I say correct number, it means that a valid number, to be precise, it must be bigger than 0. So same thing, while true, okay, here, and then I am going to use the try method block again. Let us say I am going to ask the user int. I have already explained why I am using here int, and I think it is called guess here. Yeah, guess. So input. Now I am asking the user to input a guess, whatever is the guess, and I am converting it into an integer type. Now what I am saying here is that if guess is less than equal to 0, just like the above here, we need to continue. We have to prompt the user again. Next, now we have to see if the guess is smaller than the number, then we have to print too small. So let us do that. If guess is less than random num, then print too small. How it is written to a small, there is one exclamation at the end as well. So let us put that as well. Next part is that if the number is higher, if the random, then we have to print too. Is it too big or too large? Let us check it out. It is saying too large, exclamation mark here. The last scenario is that it is same as our guess. Elif, we can put even here else as well, but okay, I will prefer elif random num. Then we need to print just right, exclamation mark, and here. So now we have validated about everything, except that again the user is going to enter the gibberish here like cat, rat, dog. So let us get to the except block. Try except here, and that we are again going to catch up with the help of value error, as I have explained in the earlier, and we are going to continue, and then finally we are going to return the guess here, and then we have to print guess. That should be it. Finally we can write if name underscore underscore is equal to underscore underscore main, and then we are going to run the main program. This should be it. So if I try to run this program now, python game.py level 1 guess 1 just right. Let me clear the screen, run the program again. Level 10 guess 5. Let us see. Level 10, I am also putting guess 5. I don't know whether it is same, right or not, because it is a random number being generated. It is too large. No, there is something wrong here. It is exiting the program, whereas I should be continuing with the program. So let us see where is the problem. Okay, I got it. Let's clear the screen. The problem here is that after printing to a small, I am need to put here continue, so that it continues with the loop. Not continues with the loop. A continue function is going to skip the remaining part of the code and start the code, running the code once again from the beginning. So we need to keep continuing here. That was the problem here. So we can try doing running it again. Level 1 1, okay, that is fine. Clear. 10, I am going to give here 5, too small. Again here say now it is prompting me, it is too small, so let me make it 7, still too small. 8, too small. 9, too small. Looks like that it is 10 itself, just right. So I think our program is working fine the way. And one couple of more things that we can catch it up here, like cat, it is going to prompt me again. If I try to put here -2, it is prompting me again. Now I am going to put here level 4 again. If I put here rat, it is prompting me again. If I put here -9, it is going to prompt me again. If I put here 14, although it is a positive integer, but the random number that is generated, it must be between 1 and the level, that is 4. So it is too large, it is prompting me again. 3, just right. So I think this was it, and we can go to with the check of CS50, where it is here. Let me copy this line of code and paste it over here and run it. By the time it is fetching the results, I would like to say that I have started coming up with the videos related to Python basic. I have already published videos for Python strings, lists, sets and tuples. So I will share the link of the Python basic playlist also into the description box. You can go and check those videos out. Let me bring it a little up here. So all the checks are in green. It means that our code has passed the test. CS50 checks. So we are good to go. So this was it for this video. If you find this video useful, please share it with your friends who are pursuing CS50. Like it, subscribe to my channel, and I have changed the mic, so do let me know in the comment section if the sound quality is better, or should I go back to the earlier one. Till that time, happy coding.